Alright, so... No more fire.
You take that Groza. He took that Groza.
No more fire. When I was playing earlier, there was a guy who came up and looked at my character, squatted down, stood up, looked them up and down, and then turned on their mic and just started laughing at me. And it was just like a whole minute of this guy just like slowly starting to snicker and then turning into like full-on laughter. And then this other guy comes over and he's like, "What are you laughing at?" And I guess that they're like in a group together. And he like looks over at my character and he does like the thing and then starts laughing. And they're like, "Oh, that's awful. That's just that. Oh no." I see you up there. Man, that's really weird because I'm in that weird part of the water where everything sounds like it's above the water. So I can hear the gunshots like whizzing past me.
That's weird. And no more ammo. I just left the gun on the ground. I like that you can hear the sound of the backpack of the parachute.
Oh, there's the fire.
Good.
Pretty much classic at this point.
I'm disappointed when it doesn't happen.
We can go home, but it's gonna be hot, probably.
Busy. Yeah. Yeah, not this one.
It's too hot, probably.
Could pump the Novo.
Is anybody dropping out?
No. We just were able to drop out. That's that thing where it's like a big delay before you're able to drop out. Don't gotta pull right away. Actually, I don't think we gotta pull early at all. We'll see.
This is gonna be a little bit of a trip.
Yeah, it's not that far.
Imagine doing this in like real life, though. Like
this
I'm
type
gonna drop out of a plane. I'm gonna pretty much just glide over there, and it's gonna be a ridiculous, crazy distance. Nothing could go wrong.
Yeah, you're right.
And
Whenever
then-
somebody parachutes, they just go straight down. They don't go for distance.
I kind of want somebody to like decide to do this sort of thing, right?
Set a
And
record.
then just the wind happens and just totally screws it.
Or help.
No, like the opposite direction.
I mean, yeah, that's why I said or help. I don't see anybody. We got this alone, I think.
It's also a boat, so that's nice.
Yeah, I think it's a guaranteed spawn right there.
Am I gonna like land on the sandbar or am I not gonna make it? I'm not gonna make it.
Wow. This guy. Well,
At least now my body is nice and shiny. Nick, what do you prefer?
are you gonna ask me if I like shiny bodies?
Yeah.
The answer is no.
Okay.
Like whenever I see like oiled up things, I don't like it.
Okay, that's what I was gonna ask. So like you see like just a shiny woman, you're like, I'm not
Yeah,
into
they do that. I know they do that and that kind of thing. Yeah, I don't like it. I'm not into
Okay. Yeah, no, that's acceptable. I'm just curious.
that. Yeah.
So if you had to choose, like, to deal with a person who was incredibly slimy, or a person
So, like-
who was like here's a good analogy for you.
All right.
The difference between like that animal that like Sandshrew is based off of, a pangolin, like that sort of skin texture, or like a person who's like a slug. Like they just secrete mucus.
One of them would hurt me.
No, not necessarily. It's not that it's
It would just be
painful.
rough?
It's just
So it's
very,
like-
it's
like
very like
sandpaper?
if they grind like right in against you, it's probably gonna be really uncomfortable. But like it's not gonna hurt you.
All right. What if you know how like when you have like stubble on a beard, like you go one direction it's smooth, the other direction it's rough.
Yeah.
Is it like that?
Yeah, it's like that, but it's like scaly texture. Like, think of like the
Ooh.
worst. Think of like the worst case of psoriasis that you can imagine.
I mean, my dad has that, so I can actually.
I'm just seeing like
Oh,
handguns, and like in my brain, I'm like, I don't want to pick up these handguns, but I'm gonna have to pick up these handguns.
Nah, we're alone. We got time. And technically, we don't have to leave the island.
That's it. You know, that's yeah.
Although it's not going to center on it. Also, I think. See, the problem with Slimy is I feel like they make a mess. So, I gotta not choose that one.
I mean,
No.
I'm not gonna say that it's like gonna make a mess, but I'm gonna say that it's like, imagine that they're just always covered in like a fine layer of like sweat.
There's an M16 over here if you want that.
I would actually greatly appreciate that. Oh man, speaking of slimy things, the squid of life was killed. Or, well, they're knocked out, but they're probably going to die, to be honest. Oh yeah, there they go. Savage Dad!
Good name.
Oh man, the good people are dying young today. Man, navigating to this location was a goddamn nightmare.
It's an umpy. There's also an umpy if you want that. I'm really divided between taking that or the M4. I like both of them so much.
I'm doing something incredibly foolish.
All right. Well, we got 2 minutes to make the foolish thing fast.
Well, I've managed to stand atop all of the boxes in the warehouse.
You are quite high. I can tell from over here. Hurry up.
Where's that gun at?
I marked it. It's on the blue marker.
Okay, because I'm in there, and I'm probably just blind.
You are not in there.
What the fuck?
Zoom in. It is not in there. Zoom into the map.
Oh god damn it! I'm looking at this. I'm looking at the zoomed out map, dog.
Yeah, you gotta zoom in. It's next to the.
Well,
warehouse.
I can't do that on the mini map, unfortunately.
That's true. That's true.
Usually, I just take the marker as like a general idea.
Now this I like zoomed into where I was when I was looking at it. So.
Got it.
There we go.
I was like walking around like, what the fuck is this thing? This thing just high?
Maybe. No, I'm not. I'm too poor for that.
Oh, well, apparently there's another M16.
Yeah, there's another one. I took the ammo for that though. Wait, do you have any ammo? I think I took it all.
Yeah, I only have 7 and 8 shots in my pistol.
Oh, there, I'll give you ammo when we get a chance. If you want that umpy, it's in front of the warehouse to your south. It's on like the west side outside of it.
Yeah, I'm actually holding it right now.
All right then. I have a compensator for it too.
Nice. Okay, so we've established skin texture, like, limitations.
Are we like cultivating my most like desired monster or something?
Not necessarily, just like, just talking. So like,
That's not how that works. What?
so like, teeth,
Oh,
right? Let's talk teeth. If you
Let's talk.
had the option, I almost said
Hey.
pleasure.
Hey, if you can get up here, there's an M4. Right
Hi.
there, right in there. I'll drop some ammo. You made it up here. Good job. Oops.
Oh, sweet, and some bandages.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Boom.
But oh, that was the wrong decision. That was the right decision. You get the option to like design some teeth. Oh, I don't have a backpack. This is a problem.
Oh, there's a backpack right here.
I'm just also gonna drop these shots just to pick up these shots.
There is a backpack like in the one I'm pointing at.
Yeah, I just also don't have any ammo other than like.
Well,
Or
look at
rather, what I was going to specify was I don't have any ammo that I'm going to be using in that weapon. I will take that backpack, however. But you get to pick some teeth, right? Do you go with just standard human teeth?
I feel like I'm so adjusted to that yeah, I'd have to.
How do you feel about like people that have like some fangs and shit though? Like
You mean like that?
not necessarily vampire,
Oh, dude,
but just in general.
Come over here. There's like so much shit.
I'm gonna Come in a second.
Good.
There's some stuff over here. Is that what I think that is? Yeah, it's a vest.
It's a 2x scope.
So, like, you know how, like, in anime, some people have, like, pointy teeth?
Yeah.
It's like that. That's what I'm talking about. Like it's not like, horrible. It's just not necessarily a normal human.
Just, like, more... Like, the teeth are the same. They're just sharper.
Yeah, like, they're all gonna line up.
Get over here.
They're all gonna line up.
Hurry up. We gotta go. No, I want normal teeth.
Okay. That's
Take
fine.
whatever you want there. I'm used to them already. Like, this is what I lived with, you know? I can't just change my teeth preferences out of nowhere. Ah, bug!
If you could opt to have pointed teeth,
No,
would you?
definitely not.
Okay.
Are
Are we going to grab the boat, by the way?
Yeah, probably.
I got some
That's the
gas.
easiest one. Good.
Cause I'm the gas man. All right, you get to pick a human who has non-human traits, right? As like a mate.
I knew this. We were picking
No,
the monster.
no, this is not a monster thing. This is just a curiosity thing. You get to pick a human with non-human traits. They're still fully human. They're just like it's like in Dark Souls where you can like be like, I'm gonna be orange now.
Okay,
So-
not orange.
Yes. So you get to pick a mate. What color skin would you opt to have a mate have?
I still feel like this is all just I want normal. Oh shit! Please turn.
This is really not. This is worse than the discussion I'm bringing to the table. Oh my god.
We're good.
But I mean, in like, okay, you get dropped into like a fantasy world, right?
Right.
Humans exist, but like, it's not necessarily the person that you find as a relationship choice.
You know,
What
strangely
species
enough-
is like the one you're gonna go? That's the feature that's too much for me.
there's a lot. Any kind of tentacles.
Okay, no, like I'm talking like you get dropped into like World of Warcraft type of universe, like D&D. Everybody looks kind of basically like a person, but like that one's kind of got some things sticking out of their face.
Like a Darth Maul kind of thing.
Yeah, like if you were to find like an Iridonian. Oh,
Stop that. Stop that.
Stop that.
Stop
or
that.
a Zarbrak. Those are the same species, by the way. Iridonians and Zarbraks are the same species. They just name themselves differently. If you were to run into like a race that's like, I got shit sticking up out of my head, would that be like your deal breaker? Wow,
Yeah.
that's explosions.
I could look at that. That's not that bad.
Would you, because you said like, yeah, no like tentacles. Like Twi'lek's too far because they got like the head tentacles.
Wait, is that the...
Those are the
What
like
is that?
girls in Star Wars that everybody always hits on, but it's like, you know that there are males in this race too, right?
Right, now I remember, yeah.
The only
are-
one in the canon of the universe in Star Wars who's not terrifying
Guess it up.
is Ayla Secura.
That's the one I was thinking of, yeah.
And that
I
one
feel like
gets
that's okay.
by a Rancor.
That's probably as far. Or that one that was George Lucas's daughter.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh. We jump. There's a jumping puzzle over here somewhere.
George Lucas's daughters have like exploded. They're enormous people.
Who?
At least the last time I saw them, yes. Granted,
Oh.
that was also like 10 years ago.
You mean like in terms of size, not
Yeah.
yeah. popularity?
No, they
Oh yeah,
become
they were
their
large
father.
in episode 3 as well. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
We can jump that, right?
Do you think you know?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
I mean, I think we could jump like we could at least try. If not, we can swim
We got
somewhere.
time.
Yeah, we got at least.
I'm not gonna beach the boat. I'm just gonna do not this. Not like this. Alright. Get her ready to leave in a hurry. Oh, perfect. Yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
like slimy skin would be way worse.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Scaly skin. And like as a person who has like sometimes like scaly skin on his nose, it's just like
Oh, look at this. Beautiful.
it's not as it's not as bad as I feel like being immensely sweaty would be.
How much ammo do you have for your rifle?
100 in total.
All right.
And then 120 total.
There you go.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I saw somebody, I think, north on those buildings. I don't know for sure.
You know what's like the worst thing that I've discovered exists? Anthropomorphic, like, planes.
Like the movie Planes?
No. Like think of furries.
Okay.
But then some guy being like, I want to bang a carrier. And he just draws a plane with a shapely figure. And I've learned that these exist, and I hate them.
I'd have to see this. Look, I have to. I was watching Brack play Spyro.
Yeah.
And the conversation came up where we're like, I wonder, has Spyro ever like grown up in the video games? I feel like I have like a small memory of that, but I wasn't sure. So I looked up adult Spyro. I Googled images.
That's not the way you handle that situation.
The first couple ones were actually adult Spyro. Apparently, he was kind of an adult at one point in the games.
I mean, he grew up, but he didn't like become like a.
You never played
man.
as adult him. No, he did. He fully grew up. You just never played as him. They showed like a cutscene where they were like, "Oh, this is the future. He grew up, has a medal and shit." Yeah.
Oh, weird.
But the rest of them were all. Yeah, like I said, I had a small memory of that. I just can't remember for sure. But the rest of them were not that. They were not nice things.
They were not nice things. I like the distinction on that. It's like, some people might like this. These were not nice things.
They were nice things, okay.
I think like the worst part about the fact that like people make fetish art is that like it exists of every feasible one. And there's some that are just like, you need to not be into this. And I think that for me, one of those is almost certainly like the ones where people are like, I want somebody to eat me, but like not like cannibalism. And I'm just like, what does that mean? And they're like, I just want to be swallowed whole. And I have issues with
Live
that.
in there like the whale. That must be their hero.
Yeah, see, they don't like that though. They want it to be a human. Like they want to be in a human.
No, I'm talking about the dude that got. Oh, I see. Okay, that's less good.
Yeah, no, like there's. Let me put it this way.
Come.
There have been instances where I have looked up fan art for a series. And I have been met with the distinct horror of DeviantArt imagery of people who are like 500-pound versions of their character. And then it will have like a speech bubble coming from their stomach with like a face pressing out against it. And I'm just like, I'm not. Woo!
I'm not a snake. I'm not a snake. I'm not a snake. Was that at us?
Yeah, I don't think it was at us, but it was definitely close enough to warrant us being like, Yeah, there's some truly horrifying things on sites like DeviantArt.
Don't lewd the dragon lily.
What if you age them up?
Ravioli. I feel like that's the only time it's okay. Because that's like Steven Universe, basically.
Did you see that, like, people got real mad that somebody did fan art of Dream Daddies?
What's that?
That, like, dad dating sim that the Game Grumps did?
Oh, I've seen that around. I didn't really know what it was.
Okay, so somebody did a gender swap.
I've chose to ignore it.
Somebody did gender swap fan art of them, right? And they had not played the game yet, as the game is, like, literally brand new.
Oh, hey, this is for you.
Oh.
Forgot about that.
Oh, thank you.
I picked it up for you.
I forgot about this as well, actually. But they drew fan art, and they drew all of the dads as women, and then to their horror, basically, everybody online starts telling them that they can go die. And
sounds right.
That happens sometimes. You just kind of get used to it. But it's rare that they offer a very specific reason, and they go, "Oh, you're transphobic."
Mm-hmm.
And it's not because they're gender swapping them to, you know, female and going gender swap because you can just go alternate universe, right? It's because it turns out one of the dads is a trans man.
I feel like people try and justify all these things too much.
But at
like,
this, here's the thing.
It's like alternate universe or anything. It's fan art.
No, but I mean, like, you want to sit there and moan and whine about something, sure, but like, it's a situation where the artist didn't know that that's a trans man, but also wouldn't the logic be that in the like Dream Mom universe that they're just a trans woman then? Like, even if they don't know that, it doesn't change that. That door is open.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, it was just it was an interesting thing where I just saw like a ton of artists being like, "Yo, you people need to calm your shit," and then a ton of people on Tumblr just like going like, "Why are we freaking out?" And it was like Twitter was the one freaking out for once.
Came in there for that grenade. I saw a grenade through the window and I wanted it.
But yeah, usually I don't see Twitter freak out about art. It's usually like Tumblr's thing.
The amount that I don't care about any of this conversation is staggering. Like all this internet stuff is just like it's beyond me at this point. I just don't care.
Yeah, no,
like,
it was just an interesting thing I saw on the internet where people were like, "Hey, this is a thing." It's interesting because it's like you're getting mad about a thing that literally is just like a person drew something that they saw on the internet but inverted it.
Yeah, and I don't care though.
I kind of want to play that game though. Apparently it has
It looks
like
bad.
Here's the thing. I heard it has like an ending that's relating to a cult somehow.
I don't like.
Yeah, I'm into that.
Oh. Cheap over there. I don't like dating sims or like visual novels, that kind of thing.
I mean, I don't either. I just want to play one that's weird because I miss games that just shove weird shit in there. It's like I have to get around to playing that stupid pigeon dating one just because it has a murder mystery game in it. So I'm gonna look up the like route to get the murder mystery and then never play the dating part. Because apparently your character just gets decapitated or something. Which that just intrigues me. It's like this is a pigeon dating sim that if you play it a certain way becomes a murder mystery game where your head has been removed and sent to somebody like Seven style.
The way you said pigeon dating sim was too normal. You were like, this is a pigeon dating, like that's just normal. Like this is one of the many pigeon dating
See,
sims.
here's the thing. In Japan, it's not that weird because there's also a mode where you can play with them as like human people. But they just look like
So
pigeons.
This is pun.
I feel like being immersed in like Japanese video games longer has caused me to become so desensitized to just that it doesn't bother me anymore. Pretty much anything I hear about Japan at this point is just normal.
Oh,
The blue.
I didn't realize it was coming in. I thought it was like, oh, we got time to wait.
I didn't think that it was going to move that fast. Blue comes at you fast. Wonder how many Sonic OCs are named Blue the X.
I was also thinking of Sonic. I was thinking of a joke, but I couldn't think I could come up with one.
Prone blocked. Of
You
course
got
it is.
you got things to things.
Yeah. I got a singular energy drink.
Well, take another one.
Yeah, I'll take it. Thank you. Oof, what was that?
What?
I just had like a tiny graphical bug. That's all.
Oh no!
You
Don't
just
stand in
shot
front
me
of the
in
fucking gun.
You just shot me in the spine. Oh!
Stand in front of the gun.
I like the fact that you're blaming me for this, but you're the one that shot me.
Of course I did. Because you walked in front of me. Look, as I took the shot at somebody, it would have hit him.
Not how that worked out.
Yes, it is.
It's
It's
not
literally
how
how
that
it
worked out.
Yes. I was okay. How about this then? I was looking down the scope, and there was another man in my scope.
You need
But when
to
I pulled
announce
the trigger-
these things then.
But when I pulled the trigger, it was fast. He was going over the hill. I had to act, and I pulled the trigger and hit the arm.
You need to let me know if you're going to be shooting.
You need to not.
You
walk in
Dick
front of the
Cheney'd
gun.
me, Nick.